Hey guys, just wanted to share my build with you. I've been having a lot of fun playing it. Hopefully it'll inspire you guys to come up with some builds of your own. It's a cast on critical strike Ascendant using Unearth and Volatile Dead. I'll go over the build here in a second, and then I'll show you a quick little boss kill montage. But yeah, damage is good. Not the tankiest build I've ever played, but you know, not squishy, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for watching. Alright, so this is the weapon that I'm using. It's a crafted weapon that I made myself with socketed gems supported by cast on critical strike, and socketed skills deal 20% more spell damage, and then multi-modded. In this, I have Cyclone linked with Unearth and Volatile Dead, all supported by increased critical strikes, elemental focus, and fire penetration. The helmet is Rat's Nest with the Volatile Dead enchant. I'm using my cast when damage taken setup in here with Steel Skin, Summon Ice Golem, and Blood Rage all at max level. I'm using a Calm's Heart, a Zoph's Blood, a Mark of the Shaper, which I've corrupted with elemental resistances, and a crafted ring which gives Herald of Ash some fire damage and maximum life. These gloves I also crafted myself. They add fire damage and lots of attack speed. I made these with a Scorched Fossil and a Shuddering Fossil, if you're curious. This is a Doriani's Imitation Belt. It's kind of an underrated belt. It comes in a few different flavors depending on what element you want, but we're using the fire one, obviously. This gives us fire damage leached as life and some cold and lightning resistance, as well as some fire damage. The Doriani's Delusion boots are another sort of underrated item, but they give fire damage to spells and attacks and some max life and some movement speed. Nothing too crazy here. I'm using my Leap Slam, faster attacks, Fortify, Culling Strike, nothing out of the ordinary, and then these are my auras. I have Anger, Precision, linked with an Enlighten, and a Portal, so, you know, don't have to carry the Portal scrolls around. The most important part of the Flasks is the Dying Sun Flask. This allows Unearth to have 3 projectiles so that Volatile Dead can destroy 3 corpses each time it hits. The extra explosion from this one usually is going to come from the enemy that you just killed. So when you're doing clearing, the enchant really helps a lot. You get 4 instead of 3 corpses on each kill. I'm using a Wise Oak, a Diamond Flask of Heat, and a Quicksilver of Adrenaline, which you can swap out for a Quicksilver of Warding for a curse map, and of course a Bleed Flask. As for the passive tree, this is an Ascendant. We have Assassin for critical strike chance, Pathfinder for some Flask sustain, and we've taken Path of the Shadow so that we can jump over here. We're using 2 Might of the Meeks and the Unnatural Instinct Jewel. The Watcher's Eye I'm using has crit multi while affected by anger, and gain a flash charge when you deal a critical strike while affected by precision, one of the new mods this league. This was actually fairly cheap, so this is my Timeless Jewel, Please No Snipe. 25% crit strike chance on this node, 5% move speed, 5% move speed, and most importantly, we get Onslaught for 8 seconds on kill on the Alchemist node here. This helps your Cyclone a lot. Move speed and attack speed are both very important for this build. Other than that, it's a fairly standard tree, I feel like, for cast on crit. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Here's some footage of me killing some bosses and dying to Uber Elder. But I did kill him. Thanks, and enjoy.
Ooh, what if I'm late? Ooh, the one my heart has gone to may not want to wait. May not want to wait. Tico tick, oh tico 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 tock. Tico tick, oh tico 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 tock. Tico tick, oh tico 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 tock. Tico tick, oh tico tico tock. This tico tico, he's a cuckoo in my car.
Bring it back.
How do I feel about being a member of the Information Society? That's a difficult question because I didn't know we were in the Information Society.